When it comes to your home and your security perimeter, think of it in layers. The outer layer starts with talking to your neighbors. One thing bad guys do not like is a house that's unpredictable. So one thing for sure is kids and dogs or any kind of pet will keep the bad guys away. They don't want to show up and be alerted by something they weren't expecting. And so they'll move on to a different target if they see toys in the yard or even signs that you've got pets or even a dog sitting in the window.
The next layer to your security perimeter is illumination. Obviously at night, that's the bad guys that you really want to keep away. Bad guys that come during the day want your stuff. Bad guys that come at night want you, more than likely. So, illuminating your property, that means lighting it up 360 degrees will make a bad guy feel very naked as he approaches your home and force him off to someone else. And that is the ultimate goal to the illumination. At the same time, it lights up your property so your neighbors can see what's going on and hopefully call the cops for you before you find out that there's someone lurking outside your home. So, light up your properties and keep the bad guys away.
The next layer of your perimeter is you should have signage. Any kind of ADT, security sign, 24/7 surveillance, you name it. Any of that stuff, stickers on your windows, signs in your front yard, all of this will keep the bad guys away. And a little trick, you can have a sales guy come out and let him give you his spiel. He'll leave the sign behind for free and you don't even have to purchase the system. All right, the next layer of your protection is your doors and your windows. Specifically, we're going to talk about the door lock and the door frame. This is a relationship that you can make better anytime on the cheap. So, what you can do is with a drill and 3.5-inch wood screws, you can reinforce your door frame. You want to go below and above the strike plates, and then go ahead and do the rest of the lock side of the door. And you can spread them out about every 6 to 12 inches all the way to the top. Now you're probably asking yourself, what is this going to do? When the bolt goes into the strike, right now, if someone wanted to kick this door in, they could probably do it in 2 to 3 kicks, right? So when you add the 3.5-inch wood screws to the entire frame, it's going to take anywhere between 5 to 8 kicks depending on the bad guy. And this is what you want. You're delaying them at the door. Hopefully, the first kick wakes you up. The second one, you're calling 911. The third one, you're grabbing a weapon and preparing yourself to fight. All the others are just bonus time so that you can get your senses together and figure out what to do for yourself and your family. So, a drill, 3.5-inch wood screws, can take a bad guy and put him outside far longer than he wants to be. So another layer of protection that's popular is CCTV cameras. These little guys you can get on Amazon and Best Buy, you name it. They're cheap, they're easy, very capable. Cameras of all sorts of focal lengths, lenses, capabilities, pan, tilt, zoom, you name it. There's a lot of options out there. But the bottom line is that you have to remember with cameras is your goal is to get ID quality of the bad guy. Too often than not, cameras are installed, put outside, inside. They don't think about illumination, angle of light, and they don't think about the frame. Like, what am I putting in this frame? What am I trying to collect? The goal of any camera is to get ID quality of the bad guy. Cameras inside, cameras outside, all good. Just make sure you have a goal of what it is you're trying to capture before you install them. And don't just rely on technicians. Technicians know how to install. They're not necessarily security savvy. It's on you to ask the right questions. All right, that was skill number 45, book number 2, 100 Deadly Skills, Fortify Your Home Security. I hope you learned something and stay safe.